Hello there. So the huge energy companies get windfall profits. But what are the energy retailers doing to the poorer customers? Brilliant. The big UK energy companies get a massive windfall profit selling their products on to the energy retailers. But the domestic energy retailers who buy the stuff at market rates have their prices to the end domestic consumer capped by government and need to rake in every pound they can. Because the big energy companies can charge the smaller energy retailers global market rates for their gas, for example, but the retailer under the government cap cannot pass that full cost on to households. So the government has been forced to tinker with the cap to try and bridge the gap, totally unsuccessfully. So it still leads to many vulnerable consumers being hit with energy bills they can no longer afford. And because of fast rising rates of non-payment by financially hard-pressed customers, the energy retailers have been forced to either send in more debt collectors, over 30% more, or cut off the customer's smart meter, or fit their home with an expensive prepayment meter. Remember that 40 of those energy retailing companies have gone bust this year, affecting nearly 6 million consumers. And as customers cut back on energy use, profits will dip, and that together with the cost of debt collection and fiddling with meters will add to their costs and add ultimately to the already spiralling prices consumers pay for their energy. Although maybe the less energy domestic consumers use, the less money the energy retailers will lose. Anyway, Citizens Advice says that they are seeing more and more people regarding energy debts. But they also say that the quality of customer service offered by energy firms is plummeting, with call waiting times on the rise. And COVID can no longer be blamed for that. So windfall profit at one end and penury at the other. And as prices increase, more and more people will be dragged into the net of penury. And there's the dilemma. Unwarranted wealth at one end and unwarranted need at the other. Had global energy price rises not rocketed due to a variety of reasons, then we would no doubt not be having this current debate about hitting energy companies with a windfall tax to ease the energy cost burden for the least well off. And the amount bills are rising makes the £150 council tax energy rebate just a drop in an already full bucket. And some argue that in the end, a windfall tax would have exactly the same effect, although it would send out a political message, a message that says Labour was right all along. So unless he wants to gift Keir Starmer with a political victory, Boris Johnson needs to find another way to dress up transferring money from the big energy companies to the poorest. And that'll be what government is working on, no doubt. Because at the end of the day, they are going to have to do it, because leaving your voters with the choice of heating or eating as next winter approaches will not be a good look for the Tories.